sanitizer. If you are looking for the tiny bottle in your pew rack today, it's not there. Instead, we have big uns there. So thank you to the wisdom that said we need to not destroy our prayer book bindings any further. And we can always bless more books, I suppose. But so today, Forum resumes, and the book is Ladder to the Light. Bishop Charleston is a wonderful prophetic voice in our world today. He is indigenous and combines the wisdom of his people with the tradition, which is really what it's here for. And the book is such a gift. It started with some Facebook postings, and when he had enough, he put it all together in a book. And it is so rich. If you've not read the book or don't have it, come to the forum anyway, because it will be worth your time to do. If you're not able to, I think this is true for any books that are in our small group discussions. If you are a reader, read along with us in whatever way makes sense to you. I like to listen to Audible books a lot these days, and so there are all sorts of ways to absorb this wisdom that is so needed, the prophetic voice that our world is in need of today. We can be that witness. This is news to everybody, and it's been on my mind, and I just decided, well, take the Band-Aid off and just do it. So I'm going to just do it. I want to have a lectionary gathering. I hesitate to call it a Bible study because it isn't really that. So we're going to call it, I wrote it down because it was so brilliant I didn't want to forget it. Praying the lectionary. Sometimes it takes me a while. And we are going to pray the lectionary in my study on the Mondays that I am here at 4 o'clock. And we're going to end that time with evening prayer. And it will be in person only. And I know that it won't be convenient for everyone. But sometimes when we're praying something, it requires physical presence. And I encourage you to pray the lectionary at home if you can't be with us for those conversations. There is no agenda other than to pray the lectionary. So the lectionary reading that we will start with in our work tomorrow will be for the 5th Sunday after the Epiphany. So that Monday gathering will just address the coming Sunday's lectionary readings. We do have Zoom morning prayer Tuesdays through Fridays, and I commend that to you. The link is always in the Friday emailer as another time that is really just a special time of gathering as God's people. Seekers is returning this week after a long hiatus. I had nothing to do with the hiatus, but I can get it started again. The book is... I'm still on the plane from 3 days ago. Sarah, tell me what I said we're going to read. It's even in the bulletin, right? Yeah. Oh, it's not there. It's we're going to do Julian later. Yeah. Thank you, John Philip Newell's Rebirthing of God. Oh my goodness, you need to read this book, whether you can be in the conversation or not. It's just another thread that if you're reading these threads, what we do here, just it all comes together. You know, it does. Thank you. We have witnesses. That Wednesday seeker group will start at 10, and we're going to conclude at around 10:45, maybe 11 on a long session. And that conclusion will be the start of a Celtic Eucharist, so contemplative Holy Eucharist midweek, around 10:45 or 11. I named the time because you may feel drawn to one or the other. That's okay. Or if you're drawn to both, that's fine too. Know that that is here for you. And I think in the fall we'll have a midweek evening time. I just can't get there right now in my calendar, but I think in the fall, because we want to be open and available, not just on Sunday. And then I want to thank the choir. My last work day of the week is Thursday, and as I'm leaving, they're coming, and they begin to steep this place with prayer through song. And when I'm in my office working, I feel like I've been to church because church is happening beside me. And the same is true when I come here on Sunday morning. Their music is like the incense of the prayers that just open things up, and they just provide a reminder of the holiness of the space. And I also want to thank the Flower Guild for reading the lectionary and the collect prayer and noticing the theme of peace present with the sunflowers that are part of the arrangement. How amazing is that? Thank you, Altar Guild. And thank you to Spirit, who inspires all of this. I have so much more to say, but I won't say it now.